everybody. I am getting ready to start my toy talk. With today a little bit dark side, a little bit dark because the skies are a bit dreary. I think it's going to be raining soon, but nevertheless I'll carry on with what I have, at least for the next 10 minutes. Okay, today we're going to talk about DEADSTOCK from Carlo Chacho. Basically Wetworks, if you know his moniker. Maybe it's better without the light. Yeah, we'll see with the light here. DEADSTOCK vinyl toy, herbal vinyl toy, and it's quite literally based on the context of, let me do a readout of what DEADSTOCK actually means. The definition of DEADSTOCK is coveted items which are no longer available, such as vintage goods, or as a slang for sneaker lovers, meaning the unworn excess sneakers available for a discounted price. Essentially, this is Carlo's reaction to the sneaker culture and DEADSTOCK. This figure was initially part of Pocket Rascals. I'll show you the pictures later on my screen. Part of Pocket Rascals Raisin figures in 2017, and this figure was actually previously named Hypebeastmon, but now he is DEADSTOCK, and we'll have pictures of that later on. Right now, let's do a quick turnaround of the figure, so for you to see. This is by no means a toy review. I actually have a video toy review in the past. A signature, yay! Toy review in the past, but I've yet to edit it. So it's my fault. As you can see from the figure itself, it is the aesthetics of a shoebox. 3 stripes, You'll figure out what type of 3 stripes brand is this, shoebox. And the folded arms here is shoelace. And the teeth is also shoelace like a shoe. And these are also parts of the shoe. And it comes with a hat, or rather the cap, which I think is quite cute lah. Cap's removable. This is solid vinyl, hard vinyl, so it's not soft squishy, but solid vinyl. But it's cool that you can remove this because great for customizing. You can have access to the pieces, although the arms here are not removable, but you can have access to the mask and whatever's inside. That's the cap. To come along with this figure, I'll put this aside here, was a sticker sheet. How cool is this, man? It was a sticker sheet that you can use to literally stick on the figure. That's the plan though, was to have the figure and a sticker sheet so you could stick whatever images and text over the figure. How cool is that, man? So for this portion of the Toy Talk, let me turn to my screen. I go and show you my screen. Let me brighten up a little bit. This is essentially, I just posted this today in anticipation of this this particular Toy Talk. Is Clock 2's upcoming MAXX and rendition of DEADSTOCK that will be made as a collectible toy. How cool is that? And from here, this is the blank figure that not open for sales, but was given for folks to customize. Like, let me see, clickable. More recently, in Aloha Comic Con, you can see the guys here. A group of invited artists were Mr. Cum and Run DMB were invited to customize the figures. Yeah, can see here. So which is cool. So the blank toys are not necessarily for sale. Yeah, this is his setup. You can see DEADSTOCK. Yeah. And even from here, let me turn away. Bit tricky lah, huh? Okay, DEADSTOCK. Initially, as I mentioned before, I'll show you DEADSTOCK when it was part of Pocket Rascals. This was Pocket Rascals from 2017. Yeah, it was available first as a resin toy. Okay, Hypebeastmon was his name, and this was the first incarnation. You can see the word DEADSTOCK straight on his cap. Then you can see this version here now does not have the DEADSTOCK text on the cap. Yeah, so that's one difference that we need to see. So the previous version of DEADSTOCK is resin, where the current one is vinyl. Yeah, DEADSTOCK cool in package. So as coming back to the figure itself. Hello, Mossy. Yeah, let me turn down a little bit so you can see the figure itself. So this is the figure itself. Any questions? Let me open up. Anybody with any questions right now? Sorry for the rush. I am trying to clock it in at 10 minutes because my phone heats up at 10 minutes. Yeah, then it becomes the standard 10-minute point until such time I am able to get equipment that can last longer than a 10-minute toy talk. I mean, that's my ultimate dream lah. As I ramble on, I would love to ramble on rather than be on a deadline. I mean, that's fair fact, but yeah, being able to talk on about toys is what I love to do, especially right now given a current situation where I might not necessarily be able to meet up with people to talk about toys. And I have been blogging about toys for the past 15 years. It's not just, yeah, I don't want it to be just talking to myself about it. Does it make sense? So having a toy and being able to show a toy to folks who might or might not necessarily know of, I think is quite a boon for me. In the past 5 episodes of Toy Talk, I've been talking about older releases, and that would be my aim as I move forward to be talking about older pieces. But at the same time, once in a while, I'll be talking about newer pieces as well, because it does relate. It's not just a toy that suddenly just come out. There is a history for this. Oh, I don't have any tips for making toys. It's always a bit tricky. I'm not a toy maker myself. I have tons of links to designers, and I feature designers, and sometimes not as often toy makers. Those guys are always in the not mentioned much lah. You know, people tend to keep that information to themselves. So I'm sorry, I don't have any tips for making toys. But in any context, I would say at least have a drawing or a turnaround. Turnaround basically means multiple sides, like front, side, back, the other side, and that's important, bottom and top. Okay, so a turnaround literally means all sides to the toy, not just the front, where people always end up, you know, that's the first thing you do, the front of a toy, which is all good, but you consider the sides, and even sometimes if you draw, it's straight on solid sides and straight on sides or solid back, but maybe consider 3-dimensional if you can. A lot of people start to sculpt their figures as well, even if it's a rough sculpt, or even if the current trend, people do it on computer renders. So it's a 3-dimensional render, and that helps people see 3-dimensionally how your toy looks. So to design a toy, it's all in your mind first, but you need to be able to show whoever is or will be making your toy how it looks in all sides. Does it make sense? It's like you draw a toy and you tell a friend, hey, I just designed a toy. First thing your friend will ask is, how does it look like? Then you show a picture, oh, it's a front. Oh, looks cool, man. How does it look at the side? Then he's like, I could have a drawing for the side. Oh, okay, the side, okay, the back, the head, I don't understand, but this is how it looks like, this is part of it. So three-dimensionally, to be able to convey a concept across to anybody who can interpret your toy. Interpret does not necessarily mean, oh, I know what the toy means. No, to visually understand the aesthetics or visually understand the design of what you're trying to convey. Does it make sense? First step lah. Even toy makers will, before they actually make it, or they make a mold, or they make a sculpt of your figure, can you show me drawings of your toys? I don't know what it looks like. So besides just saying how it looks, or saying you want to start, actually draw it first. And there are tons of tutorials. I've never designed a toy, or I've not made. I've done mistakes. I've made mistakes which I might not necessarily show, but my first toy, production toy that I actually designed, if we call it for, I did not do a proper 3 turnaround template. Does that make sense? I did not do a proper turnaround. I did a front, I did a back, but I didn't do side. I didn't do top. And the result came out not what I wanted. So that's something in future, maybe something in future to talk about, a new content to talk about, but currently no. Sorry to sidetrack. This is, yes, we are Wetworks. Dudes on fire lah. You and I know it. People jump on, you should jump on fast. Anyway, this has been DEADSTOCK, the vinyl figure. Hard vinyl, really hard vinyl, non-squishy at all. I'm trying to put my strength in my left hand. Non-squishy at all, hard vinyl toy, and removable cap. I love the sound. Okay, here. Yeah, I'm sorry. Do a quick turnaround for those who missed it. Then I'll end off this video. And what I'll do moving forward, and it's something I've not done in the past, I will upload this video and all other toy talks that I recorded on Facebook Live onto my Instagram. Maybe Instagram TV, IGTV. I'm trying to build that up. In the past, I've been uploading onto my YouTube, but the response there has been pretty not fabulous. So I'm not abandoning my YouTube video. I still would have continue to post up my review videos, but for all intents and purposes, like Toy Talk and Toy Time, which is solely for IGTV, will be posted up on my IGTV. Nevertheless, I'll end this talk here. Oh, let me answer one last question. Why does it have to have a hole on top? You need to find out from you need to find out from Carlo. I'm Wetworks though. But I would say it is more likely the mold that is something that is inherent in production. There's even a little hole here inherent in productions. It's hollow inside. It's not a solid piece. It's hollow inside. So I can't tell you instinctively what to do. I don't make toys. Hello, Vincent. I don't make toys. Sorry, man. Carlo, if you see this, feel free to answer in the post if you want to. So sorry, Demi, I can't answer you for that. But it's probably has to do something with the mold, or the molding, or the production of the figure. Because all vinyl toys, if you notice, there are a lot that has a hole on top or bottom or hidden. Check your toys. There are terms for it, but I'm not sure, so I'm not going to pretend to know. So check your toys. More likely, some of them have actual holes in them, or they are in different parts. This is came out 2 separate parts, so it's joined together. Yeah, probably this is assembled. It's produced separately, but it's assembled because of the probably the joints, the parts. Does it make sense? I'm not a toy maker. Sorry about that. Other than that, hide your stash in there. Hide your stash in there. True. How to hide lah, bro? If this was clear, imagine if this was a clear figure, then you put glitter and miniature shoes. I think that would be what I'll do lah. That's the ideal. You know, in the past where the trend was having clear softfoobie and people fill up with tinsel and whatnot, and it's like, yeah, okay, quite cute. But thinking about it, it has grown on me as well. Imagine miniature shoes, then you just shove inside. How cool would that be? Do we have the stickers? Yeah, let me show you. You missed that. I showed this earlier on. Let me say up front, if the visual suddenly cut, it's because I've gone past the 10-minute mark. These are the stickers. The 10-minute mark is where my phone heats up, so I'm going to have to end my video soon. So these are the stickers. Let you see again. It's a crime to not have used it. I wanted to use this to stick on my back. I created this background solely for purposes of this video, and I really wanted to stick, but heartbreak I don't know, unless I have 2 pieces of this, but it's heartbreaking for me to stick I'm sorry, I'm a hoarder. You know, I would love to be able to represent DEADSTOCK in the back here as well, but yeah, heartbreak. I don't want heartbreak yet. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Yeah, the stickers are cool, man. Find out from Carlo if he sells this separately. See, glossy stickers, man. How cool is that? Anyway, I'll end my video right here, right now, and I'll plan for the next Toy Talk, which is going to happen on this Thursday at 12 noon as well, plus and minus. So 12 noon as well, and I will review what that figure would be probably a day before. Yeah. Thank you all for watching, and I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye-bye. Oh, crash my phone.